Right, guys, welcome back. Yesterday, I got a win. Today, no trade. I didn't get a chance to get a trade recap done yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. But anyways, yeah, no trade today. We kind of just boom, 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 came up 300 points straight away, no entry. And late into the session, I was looking for a long to all this liquidity. We looked bullish on the 1 hour. We looked bullish on the high time frame, even though this high was taken out by ES. I was still bullish. ES still had targets being a 15-minute unfilled, but that's today anyways. So I was looking at this 3 minute, which we closed, but we didn't close above equilibrium of the manipulation leg, so I did not enter. And I was waiting for an entry here, and then we got this big candle, and I was like, fuck it, because we hit a 15-minute on yes, so I got off then. But yeah, that's what I was looking for there. It played out, but I wouldn't have entered anyways because we hit the 15-minute. But anyways, guys, let's get into yesterday's trade. Made around $700. So we're up to 2.7K. As you can see, I am 2 wins away from a payout, which is kind of crazy to think about, but got to stay grounded, take my A plus trades. I'm happy with how I traded today. I stayed patient, no FOMO or anything like that. So this is yesterday's trade. I'm going to go to market open, which is here. So let's actually just go a couple minutes before market open. So first of all, I was looking for longs to this daily untapped gap here. We've marked out, delivering from the monthly gap. This was a monthly gap we swept, and we had this daily gap that we were so close to. So I wanted Judas to there. Had a bunch of high resistance liquidity here. This 4 hour I saw as protected because 4 hour slash London lows because ES had already taken it. SMT there. So I saw that as protected and we didn't need to go back there. And we had this 15-minute here that we tapped into pre-market. But I would have wanted to see another sweep, a resweep. Because this was barely a sweep. It was like a tick. Yeah, a tick. So, and we had like a bunch of LR here, so that was looking beautiful for a Judas. But this isn't a perfect world. We come up, market open, pre-market we hit the daily gap. So from this gap, I was pretty bearish temporarily, just for a rebalance or whatever. There wasn't much gaps or anything. There wasn't any gaps really to target. So actually, I wasn't bearish, and a big reason why I wasn't bearish because if we look at ES, we had triple perfect equal highs. So there is no way I'm shorting against that. A lot of people, a lot of like the Instagram traders and shit, all the famous traders didn't say anything about that, which I'm very surprised. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't talk about that more when talking about this. But there was like a Judas here, but as I said, triple equal highs, hell no. And this is a pretty shit trade anyways. So we end up coming down. PB Blake actually took a long here. I don't know what the fuck he was at. Targeting a high resistant high. What was a 2 minute he took? What did he even take? Like what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What did he take? A 30 second? 1 minute? Oh yeah, he took this, we came back down and we went back up. He took like this long here, but yeah, it's a pretty dog shit trade. But we go down and we hit the 4 hour. Eventually, we actually end up generating liquidity, which was very nice. A lot of people say like, oh, this is choppy price action, but to be honest, I just see it as generating liquidity and it's just setting up for a good trade. I don't really get people that say, oh, choppy price action. We're literally generating liquidity for longs. So what did we end up doing? We edged this. I did not take that because we edged lows. Come back down. We tick into it. And what's ES up to? ES is looking very bullish. So ES very bullish. We have our 4 hour gap tap here. And I took a 15 second, I think. No, I faded this. Oh no, there was no gap here. Never mind. But we generate a bit more liquidity. We resweep. So a turtle soup, whatever. And we get a beautiful 15 second. Did I take that one? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did. So I took, yeah, I took this long here. And greed took over my mind yesterday, which was it's pretty interesting. So yeah, basically I got greedy yesterday. I should have just took a 1-to-1 because of course this is a huge gap with no LRL in it. We have the LRL here. I should have just taken a 1-to-1. I would have got a dub. But for some reason I was just like, oh, I don't know what I was doing, man. I just had like I kept extending my TP and like praying basically. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but I should have took my 1-to-1 there. We usually, yeah, should have took my 1-to-1. Think my entry was like around here or something. Wait, like around the middle of this candle. And I think we like, yeah, should have took my 1-to-1 there. Got really greedy. But then I locked back in. I was like, okay, I need to lock the fuck in. I don't know what happened there. My kind of lost control of it, but we locked back in. We get another resweep. So I see this low is very protected. ES is ripping, which you love to see. And we get a 30 second sweep again. And you see this gap. Boom, boom, boom. Sweep again. And eventually we get like a big, nice candle there. So I entered here, got a fill up here. And this was fucking roller coaster, this one. Look at this. Edge my TP by like what, 3 points. I'm like when it gets down to here, I'm like, fuck. Because I should have took a win here. And I was, oh man, if I took this loss, I would have been fucking pissed. Anyways, we got lucky with an SMT. Magnet SMT here. Yeah, so you could say we got lucky with the SMT, but I would have taken this trade like 10 times out of 10. It was just a beaut. And if I lost, I probably would have re-entered, which would have been valid because I would have just seen it as a resweep, more liquidity. So yeah, we took the 30 second or sorry, targeting all this liquidity, 930 high. This was kind of, I saw this as kind of high resistant, so I didn't want to hold it till up here. But as you can remember from earlier, we had the perfect equal highs on yes triple. So I actually held, excuse me, until we hit the equal highs. So ding 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 ding. Oh yeah, another thing as well. I didn't go, or sorry, I originally had, so we came down here. Originally had my BE here, my break even, and you might be thinking, is this not a break even trade? But I actually removed my break even when I saw this 2 minute get inversed. So think about it. If I had just waited for the 2 minute overall, my break even would be here, right? So I had my break even set and I put it back because we inversed the 2 minute. And sorry, one sec. We hit equilibrium, hit a gap, and we go back up. And now I'm break even. Boom, 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 full TP. ES hits the triple equal highs, and I took my profit about a 1 to 1.4. Very, very nice. So we're up 700 to yesterday. We are up. I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, we ran to the full 930 high. But I got my piece of the pie. Like after this greedy trade here, I did not want to take a break even, man. So I just took my piece and could have held for a 1 to 2, but I got my 1 to 4. 1 to 1.4, which I was very happy with. Oh yeah, we're up 2.7k. So I need to hit a 4k balance to be able to request a payout. So two more winning days plus a 4k balance. So I risk 500 a trade, so I need one trade to be like 1.5 or and another one to be just 1 or. That would be around 1.2k, yeah. That would be like exactly what I need. So anyways, I'm gonna be patient. It's only Wednesday. We have 2 days. Imagine we get our payout on Friday, that'd be crazy. First payout. So yeah, gonna stay patient. I'm very happy with how I'm trading recently and yeah, it's lacking boys. Thanks guys for watching and I will see you in the next one.